What's up, party people, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Alexis. So we are going out to Yum Cha this morning, which is also known as dim sum in the States. Basically, it's where you go to a Chinese restaurant, happens typically on the weekends. They walk around with the carts with the little steamer baskets in it, and you just go to town. So my husband's grandmother is taking us out on her shop for our Christmas/Hanukkah presents. So I thought, if we're going to a nicer restaurant, we're going to spend time with family, why not just kind of do your face and do a whole look and make a video? So that's what I'm doing. It's just a chatty kind of get ready with me type thing. So I'm going to be dipping into my VE Cosmetics Mermaid Tears palette. And this is what it looks like on the inside. It's really pretty, really vibrant. I've used this once already, but I really want to keep playing with it. So I was thinking of doing like a pink, purple, green look. I hope the purple and the green go well together. I'm sure they will, but I was also kind of tempted to do a red look or like an all blue look because I'm wearing blue. But yeah, I thought that'd be a little boring. So I'm going to go with a purple. Actually, I'm going to play with a purple and I'm going to swatch it on my hand and I'm going to mix in a little green and see what color comes out, which is this kind of blue-y type color. So I thought I would give that a go. Yeah, so that's basically it. That's what I'm doing. So yesterday, hubby and I had a really great day out. It was very nice. Yeah, it was just, we had a really chill day. We, like I said in my last video, it was just, he and I and going around looking at different shops and stuff like that. So I'm going with my MAC Pro Longwear paint pot in the color Soft Ochre. And I made sure to really moisturize my lids today because I've been having a little bit of crusty right above my tear duct on both of my eyes. And I think it might be one of the resurfacing products that I've gotten. Not that I actually really need it a lot. It's more of a preventative measure at this point, to be perfectly honest. So I've been a little crusty dusty in that spot. And actually, you know what? No, I was going to say I'll use my Raw Beauty Christy palette today, but I really want to use this Mermaid's Tears palette because it's just stunning. And the eyeshadows themselves are really pigmented and really nice. Again, I was sent this by my friend Chris, who is on YouTube as Christiana James. I'll link her channel up here. And yeah, so she sent this over to me, very kindly sent this to me. And yeah, I've just been kind of digging it. So the first shade I'm going to go in with is this deep dark purple here. And I'm going to run that in my crease. I'm going to try not to do something so terribly dramatic because it is just Yum Cha. But at the same time, like, bitch, I want to glam. I want to glam out. So I'm going to start that on an E2 from ColourPop. And I'm just going to start running that in my crease. Now, I don't know a lot about VE Cosmetics. I know that they have other palettes out, and I think they're, I need to double check, cruelty-free. So it doesn't say that it's vegan, but it is cruelty-free. So that means that these aren't typically going to be pressed pigments, which is okay with me. Even if they were, it wouldn't bother me that much. I don't mind using cruelty-free products, and I don't slam anybody for doing it. I think it's a really nice business practice to have. So yeah, that's basically my little soapbox moment. Brought that down really far there, but I'll just clean that up with some, whatchamacallit, what is it called? Primer? Oh my god, I can't believe I just forgot that word. So now I'm going to take a BH Cosmetics Studio Pro number 5 brush, and I'm going to go in with this pinky color. I've changed my mind. I'm going to go, oh no, I dug out some shadow, damn it. I'm going to go in with this pinky shade here, and I'm just going to use that to buff out the edges of the purple. Probably should have picked a smaller brush to do this with, but say la vie. You live, you learn. You live, you learn, you move the feck on. So what have you guys been up to? Are you getting keyed up for the holidays? Are you excited to spend time with your family and have time off work if some of you are working? If not, are you working during the holiday period, or are you like a lot of the government departments here and completely shut down between Christmas and New Year's, which is really nice because that means that my husband and I get to spend so much more time together. And I don't know if you know this or not, but I love my husband a lot and I love spending time with him. Not that most people don't, but just thought I'd put that out there. I love my hubby. So yeah, I offered to actually host Christmas dinner at our house on Christmas Day, and apparently there's going to be like 10 of us this year. And my husband's uncle and aunt are coming in from Queensland with their daughters, so it's going to be a big family deal. We usually do this big family dinner on Christmas Day anyway, so it's going to be nice. It's going to be real nice. But we're not hosting because there's just going to be too many people, and we just live in a small townhouse and like even our table and chairs, we've only got six chairs. I mean, we have others from an old table that we had because they're just beautiful chairs and we didn't want to get rid of them. So we have extra chairs. That's not the issue. The issue is just space. We don't have a lot of space for a bunch of people in the house, which is unfortunate, like I said, but it is what it is. Now I'm going to go in on a BH Studio Pro number 6, which is like a shader. Is it just a shader brush? And I'm going to go in with this lilac color right here. I need to quit digging out that black. I've got black all over my fingers, so I'm just going to wipe them off so I don't get them all over my face. I'm going to go in with that lilac color, and I'm just really going to pack that on the lid. It's a really soft shade. Soft as in soft pigment. It's not very like va-va-voom in your face color, but if you do, oh, I've got fallout. But I think that's from me just loading up my brush. But again, easily cleaned up with a bit of setting, what the fuck is it called? Primer. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. My grandmother would be rolling in her grave if she heard me saying that. My grandmother was a very religious person, very much in love with her religion, and she taught me a lot growing up about religion and faith and that sort of thing. And I am not getting religious on my channel. I don't hide the fact that I'm Jewish. I, very much am very comfortable in that, and I don't want anybody to think that they have to like defend or, make a big huff and puff about it. It's not that at all. That's not what I'm trying to do. Okay, that's pretty. All right, there's not a shimmery pink shade, otherwise I'd take the shimmer into the brow. So what I might do is I might take this white here that's a shimmery white, and I'll just pop that under my brow bone. I'm going to be using an E1 from ColourPop to do that. Oh, that's such a pretty shimmer. It is such a pretty shimmer. Oh man, that's something else. That is so pretty. Alright, I think I might actually put that on a little bit on the inner corner too. Yeah, that's nice. Just right there where you have that natural little divot between your nose, the bridge of your nose and your eyes. So see, that's really reflective and very, very pretty. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll use a Super Shock shadow, and I'll use a purple one. Okay, I think I'll go into Whittle, which is really pretty, but it's well, it'll be alright. She'll be right. I'm gonna pop that on my lid. Oh, she's dry. Oh, I wish there were a way to like revive these once they've dried out. Really, really do, because they're just so amazing. But I think they're like $4 or $6, so it's not like if you invest in them that you're wasting a shit ton of money. It's just a matter of they've dried out and now they're just basically an eyeshadow, but they still pay off with the glitter. I love Super Shock shadows. So I'm gonna do my base. I don't know if I'm going to do it on camera or not. I kind of feel like, I kind of feel like I need a little more depth with this, but it's really quite nice. I need to fix this because I didn't take the purple. I kind of diffused that purple out a little more than I intended to on that eye. So just kind of reinforcing that. I don't think they're even. They're not even. My eye shapes are different between my two eyes. I know that's a problem that a lot of people have, but when you have hooded eyes, especially if you don't have it perfect, it looks really wonky. So I try to not look wonky as much as possible. Coffee break. So I had a really lovely conversation with my family today. It was really nice. We talked for, I want to say about an hour. We did a Zoom family meeting or Zoom family call. And so I got to talk to my uncles and my mom and my dad and my stepsister and stepbrother and my little niece, who is as cute as a button. Can't tell me nothing about that kid. She's just so sweet. Such a sweetheart. We also got to talk to my grandfather's partner. She was there as well. So yeah, it was a nice, lovely conversation. Got to talk to my aunt for about 2 seconds before she ran away from the phone call. But I haven't seen her since my wedding, because the last couple of times we've gone to the States, they've been in Cali doing their thing. Oh, I think I screwed my makeup up a little bit. Oh, I did. Bugger. A lot of me back and forth with my eyes today. I don't know why this is such a problem today, but it's all good. I can fix it. I can work with this. So my grandfather lives in a retirement village with his partner Terry, and they usually, I think, go to her family's place and they do Hanukkah. But this year, because of the lockdown, I think they're just going to be doing the luncheon that they host at the retirement village. So my grandfather doesn't seem all that keen on it, because they went to the Thanksgiving thingamajig they had, and it was mediocre. So hopefully they, are able to have a really nice meal and just relax and not stress about anything, which is all anybody ever wants, really, for the holidays. I don't understand why the holidays get so stressful. I feel like in Australia it's very chill, very, very chill. And that was something that was really freaking difficult for me to get my head around when I first moved here. I did not understand why why Christmas was not a bigger deal here. I still sometimes struggle with it, but because it's like supposed to be like this massive all-day affair, and my family usually gets together and we play poker. I just put on a shit ton of concealer, which was not my intention, but we're gonna buff it out with a brush. But we always get together, play poker, watch football, BS and stuff like that. My family's not real big on present giving, so it's never really a big drama if you haven't gotten somebody a gift. But yeah, it's a big time affair, and it's an all-day event. It is an event, and I love it. I miss it. But I have to say, coming from like a high stress environment, it is much nicer here in Australia to just kind of be like, come over whatever time and we'll play some, card games or something like that, and we'll just chill and no big deal. So it was definitely a bit of culture shock, but not in a bad way. The holiday period, honestly, being here away from my side of the family has always been really hard. So I tend to get quite depressed around Christmas and Hanukkah. My husband tries to combat it every year, and every year it gets a little better, I have to admit. So it's not as bad as the first year I was here. I was one, in a foreign country with family that I knew but didn't know very well and had never had a holiday with. And so it was definitely different. And my husband just kept telling me, like, babe, it's not, he's like, it's not a big deal. We just kind of do whatever. And because it's Dad's birthday, we just kind of hang out and just be loosey-goosey about it. And it was so hard the first year. I did not get it. Now I get it. I totally get it. And I like it. I do like it. Maybe this year I can convince our family to play poker. I do want to host one year at our house. I definitely do. It's just going to have to be a year where we don't have a lot of family coming into town. It's not like we don't have enough seating space and all that jazz. We do. It's just a matter of, we live in a townhouse, and so we just don't have a ton of space. This is the one bad thing about having a septum piercing, is you've got to make sure that you get all the makeup off of it. Or at least I do, because it bugs me to no end. I really like this eye look so far. I really like this eye look a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take where did it go? I just put it back. There it is. I'm going to take first I'm going to take a short angled brush. No, that's not the one I want. This is the one I want. It's a Morphe S6. And I'm going to take that darkest purple shade, and I'm going to hug that in my lash line. I really and truly was not going to do this type of a look, but I'm here now. I have to say, I definitely do want to try more products from VE Cosmetics. I'm not even sure where they're based out of, But the eyeshadows are really, really nice. So if you're in the market for a nice indie brand, I'm not actually sure how much the eyeshadow palettes are. I will take a look, and I'll put up like just some prices on some different ones. I'll put like a price range. How about I do that? So now I'm going in with that pink shade. And this is an R41 from Morphe. And I'm just going to use that to buff out the deeper purple. Almost exactly what I did on the top. Oh, one of my ditties sneezed. Oh, actually, no, I think that was the door to our shower. Hubby's out of the shower. Yeah. Oh, this has turned out really pretty. I can't remember if I've done a purple look out of this palette or not. I think the one look I did was a green and blue look. This purple look, but man, is it pretty. It's super duper pretty and very pigmented and not a patch in sight. I just wish that Super Shock shadow was a bit more, you know what I mean? Alright, so the eyeshadow palette is done. I'm gonna go into my bronzing and all that jazz. So I'm just using my Casino bronzer from NARS. And I'm just running that along my hairline. Just really buffing that into my hairline, which needs to be worked on. My color is fading quite a bit, and I'm not that excited about it, I have to tell you. Coloring my hair takes a long time, and it's really labor intensive and hard on my back because I have to do the which is why sometimes I just spread it out over 2 days. I'll bleach my hair one day, and then depending on how I'm feeling, I'll do the color as well. But I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. I might do that tomorrow. Who knows? I was holding my bronzer in my hand, and I went to go look for my bronzer so that I could put more on my face. And it was in my hand the whole time. I'm super smart. Very nice, as usual. Alright, so I wish I had a pink liner. That would be sick. But I don't, so I can't. But what I will do is I will use in the waterline, I would like for it to be purple. There it is. Purple. Yeah, I feel like black would be too harsh, especially for the daytime. So I tend to go with like a purple or a brown or something like that to just kind of, it's not as dramatic. So this is the color Empire from Urban Decay. And I'm just running that in my waterline, top and bottom. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've heard Nikki Raven talk about the VE Cosmetics line before. She seemed pretty impressed with them as well, so that's something. Just gonna do my brows off camera real quick. Nothing fancy, nothing special about the way I do my brows. Don't use brow tints, don't use brow gels, just eyebrow pencils. Alright, brows simple. Got powder on my bench, and so it's just getting everywhere now. It's just how I live my life. Don't judge me. Alright. Next, I'm going to go into my Lunar Beauty Moon Prism palette, and I'm going to go in with the color Pink Moon, which is this one here. I'm not sure if I've actually used this one or not. I don't think I have, but it's really pretty. I could also go with Soleil, but I'm not gonna. Come on, little Pink Moon. Keep going with that pink purple fantasy. I see you. Oh yeah. May or may not leave that in the video. Alright. Okay, so blush is done. Now, debating on highlighter. I think what I might do is I might just go into my Hourglass highlighting palette, which is the ambient light. So you've got dim, incandescent light, and radiant light. And so I might just run it like I normally do, just right across all the colors. So I just take it like this, and I just go, and then glow away. Glow away. Oh, that's a bit more than I intended to put on, but that's okay. That's OBKB. And then on my tip of my nose. Oh my god, you're such a perv. I love it. Love it.
Did you pick it up?
I don't, probably. Oh, that was a good one.
You want me to back in the video?
Oh yeah. That's staying. That is staying in the video. Alright, so highlight is done. Did my blood. Oh, lips. Derp. So I'm going to go in with Bumble from ColourPop. And I'm getting to the point where I need to sharpen these almost. Kind of went a little heavy-handed because it's down to like this teeny tiny little nub, so I need to sharpen it for sure. But I'm going to go in with my Gerard Cosmetics, what is this? This is a liquid lip, I think, and it's in the color Wild Berry Tart, which is, I think, be really pretty paired with this eye. It's almost the exact same color. It's almost the exact same color as my lip liner, which is kind of cool. I like little happy not miracles, good lord, it's just makeup. Happy little coincidences like that. But I kind of want it a little deeper. That's what she said. All right, that's the look, done and dusted. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We have about an hour before we're meant to go and meet everybody, so just gonna chill and hang out with my husband for a little while. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know every time I upload a new video, and I'll see you soon. Bye!